What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of AEW All Elite Heat Podcast. We're here. We're ready to talk about AEW Dynamite tonight, and what a show it was. But let me introduce my co-host on my, well, it's really on my right, but it's the left. It's one of the two guys. Guys, welcome, Cactus Katie. What's going on, Katie?
Just switched it up on you.
What?
I just switched it up on you. Can't let you be right all the time.
Oh, so now you're on my left, but really you're on my. Oh, you're fucking with me. Stop it. You're fucking with me. Stop it. Let's say get well, Sheriff. I know the sheriff is out tonight. She's having a couple issues with her vocal box. She needs to stop singing them country songs and just focus on doing the All Elite Heat podcast. So listen, Sheriff, I know you really want to be a country singer, but you got to stop. You got to stop that twang. You really got to stop that. Got to stop that twang, girl. We miss you.
We miss you. All right. But you know what? Back on to our show tonight. This is the show before Blood and Guts. Blood and Guts is next Wednesday in Greensboro,
Hold on,
Carolina.
real quick. So I don't know if I'm wrong about this, and I wish Mad Dog was Mad Dog. Real quick, buddy, if you're comments. What's going on, guys? Thank you, Bobby, for watching. Thank you, Mad Dog. Guys, thanks for joining the actual cast tonight. But I heard something on tonight's telecast that I want to bring up. I heard that there's two separate Blood and Guts. Now, I could be wrong about this. Maybe I misunderstood. But are both Blood and Guts women and men's on the same night, or are they doing it two different shows?
Blood and Guts is the name of the show.
No, so I know it's the name of the show, but
All Out, but it's Blood and Guts.
I know it's the name of the show, but I swore I saw the men's and the women's, which they've never done that before. So what I'm saying is, oh, okay, Bobby, the same night. Okay. So I was getting confused. It's the same night. Okay. So tonight was an advantage for the men. It was what, 3 out of 2. It was. You heard it in the beginning, huh?
2 out of 3.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, one side had to win their. I don't know. There's so many freaking things that go on at AEW. I don't know how to follow along. But when I heard at the beginning of the show that they were doing the advantage tonight. So they were doing like 2 out of 3 of the matches. The one side had to win to get the advantage. Now, I don't know. Maybe somebody can fill me in. Who won the advantage for Blood and Guts? Was it on AEW?
Okay, so for instance, the advantage for the women's match was between Megan Bayne and Mina Shirakawa, whatever her name is. And the winner is supposed to.
Who the fuck is that?
Mina.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I need a translator for you. I need a Japanese translator for you. Go on.
They'd probably be lost too. All right, but the person who wins that gets to advance right to Tony Storm, I think is what it was.
I don't.
Who was on commentary for that match?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I don't mind watching AEW, but I gotta tell you, I think AEW complicates things way more than WWE. Like, there's so much complication. Listen, you don't need to have triple and quadruple and 12-time champions all in the same team. Like, listen, when I was growing up, there was 2 fucking belts. The championship, heavyweight championship, no, 3. Intercontinental, heavyweight, and tag team. That was it. We didn't have fucking European or Intercontinental or WIGPC. We don't have any of that shit, okay? Nobody was a 12-time champion with 12 belts. That was unheard of. So it just blows my mind of what the stuff that AEW is doing. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's hard to keep up with sometimes. But other than that, let's get into the show, guys. We start the show off with the Ops. The Ops come down. Legendary Tony Schiavone, which I gotta tell you guys, I've been watching wrestling for a long, long time. Tony Schiavone has been calling wrestlings since the 80s. We're now in 2025. If somebody can do the math for me tonight, because I'm just not thinking. That's a long fucking time. Tony Schiavone's been in the business. How long?
At least 30 years. At least 30 years.
It's a long damn time that Tony Khan's been doing this.
Depending on when he started in the 80s.
Yeah. But Tony Schiavone, let's recap last week. Tony Schiavone did a Halloween trick with Hangman Adam Page where he was talking and Hangman Adam Page had a half mask on that looked like Tony Schiavone. He had like stuff like make him look fat like Tony Schiavone. And it's funny because last week they didn't do the wide angle like they did this week, but this week they showed the actual wide angle of Hangman Adam Page and Samoa Joe in the ring, and you could definitely tell with this angle it was not Tony Schiavone. Now last week they only had the angle of him without the other side of the face, so you could tell that it looked like Tony Schiavone. But we start to show off with Tony Schiavone in the ring. He was about to announce something about a new championship. Did you catch that at all?
The national championship?
There was something going on with some tournament or something like that, right?
The new national championship. That's what he was announcing. But Samoa Joe interrupted him.
Samoa Joe and the Ops came out. And they looked really mad about last week with Tony Schiavone. They all surrounded the ring. The crowd started chanting Tony shit, which I thought was pretty hilarious. And we thought that the Ops and Samoa Joe were going to come in the ring and destroy Tony Schiavone. And out pops.
But no, you know why?
Yeah, no. Hangman comes out to save the day. Well, first off, let's back up. Let's back up. Security. I don't even know where these guys came from. They all of a sudden swarmed the ring. They came in the ring so fast.
From the middle school.
I couldn't believe it. They all came in the ring.
They came from the middle school.
Is that where they came?
The middle school. They looked like they were all middle schoolers.
Then you had Hangman and Page. Then out comes Eddie Kingston and Hook.
Yep, and Hook.
And when the hell did Hook start talking?
Yeah.
When is this? When is the thing that Hook started talking? Can anybody tell me when Hook started talking out of nowhere? Like, is this something new?
I didn't know he had a voice.
Hook comes out and says, "Why don't you put?"
But long story short, they
wait. Hook says, "Why don't you put those trio championships on the line against us tonight on Dynamite?" And so it happened. Tonight's
Tony Khan made it official.
It's the Ops, which is what? Samoa Joe. Wait, who's the Ops? Samoa Joe, who else? Help me out, guys. Come on.
That would be.
So it was Hangman.
It used to be Hook, but it's not.
It's Hook, Hangman, and Eddie Kingston versus Samoa Joe. Who else was in the match tonight? Why am I drawing a blank? Who else is in ops?
I don't know.
Mad Dog, where you at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? Who else is in ops tonight? Well, while Mad Dog's getting us that trivia question, we go to the main opening match tonight. Orange Cassidy taking on Claudio Castagnoli. This is actually not a bad match. A couple things that I had side notes here. Did you catch Claudio taking Orange Cassidy and throw him against the ropes like he was a piece of trash? Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but AEW has stuck to a lot of things that WCW used to do. And the one thing that they stuck to, Powerhouse Hobbs and who? Powerhouse Hobbs and Shibata. Okay. So Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs and Samoa Joe taking on
Bobby.
You say Ricky Bobby.
I said thank you, Bobby.
Oh my God. Okay. Did you see that throw? Okay. So, like I was saying, AEW and WCW are kind of similar. So WWE uses actual rope, like twisted rope. I don't know what they call that, but it's like really hard, like rope. WCW and AEW use steel cable, which is a little harder on the back. So Claudio Castagnoli threw Orange Cassidy against the rope, and as he threw him against the rope, it like struck his mouth, like it kind of hung up his mouth. I don't know if you caught that in the actual broadcast, but they were talking about how he threw him against the rope and it caught him on his mouth, which is really awkward spot.
Ooh.
Also,
wow.
Another thing that I caught in the match was the fact that Claudio Castagnoli is and I knew this, but I don't think a lot of people know this, but this guy is very skinny but he's also very built. So for you to take an actual human being and walk around the ring with another human being takes a lot of stamina. And Claudio, not only does he do that, but I want to ask you on a secondary question, how would you feel if you got swung around the ring?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, it doesn't look like a lot of fun. And it also looks like a very dizzy spell when you get done. So I've been watching Claudio. Well, his name was Cesaro back in WWE. I've been watching him since I was, in high school. Well, probably right out of high school into college. And he's always been this guy from Switzerland. They call him the Swiss Superman. He's always been this guy, and I feel like he's been so overrated through his career. He's one of those guys that he's one of those guys you look at from both companies and you go, why is this guy not a champion? Why is he not more than what he is?
He's a secondary.
But he's a secondary. But yes, but if you watch this man in his matches, a lot of the okay, if you look at him and compare him to a lot of the people in WWE right now, he blows those guys away. So for him not to be an actual champion right now, or even previous, it blows my mind how a guy that's so strong and has so many, he's just so creative as a Swiss wrestler that they just overpass this guy. Like, he's so good. But this was not a bad match. There was a time that I watched it that I thought Orange Cassidy could have maybe picked up the win here. But once Claudio throws you in the air and gives you that big uppercut, it's done deal. It's a donezo.
You're done, son.
Yeah, you're done, son. So the winner of this match, Claudio Castagnoli, this guy, I hope he listen. I think he's at a time in his career that if he has not won the world title, I think if he doesn't win it in the next couple of years, I don't think he's ever going to win it. So I just hope they don't overlook him and say, hey, listen, this guy is really a contender for a championship. I really do think he is.
I honestly thought he.
Huh?
I said I honestly thought at one point they were going to give it to him during the Moxley run.
They should have. They really should have, because I honestly think I really think he's a great talent. So we go from this match to the remarkable Renee Burkett, and Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher are doing a promo with Don Callis. This guy has fewer than less teeth. He has more kids than he has teeth in his mouth.
Yes.
So and his wife looks like Katie. Go figure, right?
I don't know. I guess I have a thing for people without teeth.
Well, I have all my teeth.
Oh, then you're out of the rankings then. Good luck.
So we go to this promo. So Mark Briscoe is telling both Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis that he wants a challenge for the TNT title at Full Gear. But Don Callis likes the idea, but thinks that there should something else be put up for Mark Briscoe. Did you catch what that was?
Yeah.
Okay. So Don Callis said to Mark Briscoe, Mark Briscoe said, should I put my career on the line? And Don Callis says no. Don Callis backed Mark Briscoe in the corner and said, if you lose the match, you become a member of the Don Callis family. So basically this match is a double-ended sword, because on the one hand, Mark Briscoe could be the new TNT champion, which I actually think is going to happen. I think they're going to give it to Mark Briscoe, and I would not be surprised if Mark Briscoe won it, because I really think this man is talented. I think he's a little overrated. I think he's a little nuts, but I don't think Kyle Fletcher needs it as bad as Mark Briscoe. So we're going to see what happens at Full Gear. At Full Gear, it's going to be a no disqualification match, a no DQ match. It's going to be Mark Briscoe taking on Mark Briscoe taking on Kyle Fletcher for the TNT championship. This should be a really good one. And Mark Briscoe told Don Callis tonight that you're making a deal with the devil, and I'm going to win. What's going on, Jeff, man? Thank you for joining for the All Elite Heat podcast. So we go
AEW Elite Heat podcast.
What did I say?
What
did I say? Oh, it's an All Elite. So,
you said All Elite, and it is
All Elite Heat podcast, AEW All Elite Heat podcast. So another thing that I saw that I hate seeing this, like, to me, it's just, I don't understand why they do this. It's very frustrating because they no other wrestling company in the history of wrestling does this. We go from one promo to talking about the match. Now you're gonna have to help me out because,
to another promo.
Yes, we go to this promo to another promo. But in between the promos, give me 1 second. In between the promos, let me get it real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get this because. Okay, so in between the promos, we're already setting up the match for the women's tag team tournament. Mercedes Moné and Athena taking on Willow Nightingale and
The best match of the night.
Harley Quinn. So in between this match, we go back to Renee Burkett, which is the first person, and back to Don Callis.
What did you just say?
What do you mean?
Did you just say Harley Quinn?
Harley Cameron,
Did you just say Harley Quinn?
It's Harley Cameron?
Harley Cameron.
Okay. I'm sorry. Harley.
I know. He keeps on saying you define just what a loser is. And when the underdog, you know I got a lot of like enough to do with hours in the ring, you know I put the other doing. But will I win? You are the best that's ever been. One of the best that's ever been.
That's right. You can't disrespect that name.
So we go back to the and here's the thing. Do we even know why this promo was? I know the Young Bucks were in this promo with Don Callis, but I wasn't even paying.
Well, they're.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, yes, the Young Bucks are standing there with the Don Callis family, and Don Callis was pointing out all the amazing teammates that they would have. And the Young Bucks weren't sure if they wanted to join the Don Callis family yet. And then Okada comes out and kind of makes a big deal out of it. And the Young Bucks are like, well, I think we're a little overwhelmed here. We're good. We'll think about it. And Okada said, don't take too long. And that was the end of the promo.
I just don't understand. And maybe this is just me, guys. But why do you think they keep putting these same people on the screen right after another? Like, it's different if Don Callis came out in the beginning of the show and cut a promo, and then at the end of the show, you saw Don Callis. That happens all the time. But it's not okay to put the same two people that just finished a promo back on the screen to do another promo. It doesn't work that way. Like, I know AEW is a lot different, but this is why I can't stand the product sometimes, because they do stupid stuff like this. Like, this is not okay to put a back-to-back promo with the same two people in it. It's not okay. Like, Tony Khan, I don't know where you're getting your actual your wrestling information from and how to do a show, but let me just tell you this, from a fan that's been watching wrestling since the 80s, go back and watch old WWE and WCW. They don't do it that way. And I know you're trying to change the game, but let me just tell you this. Triple H has already done that. Okay. So now learn from the master, because you're not picking up you're not picking up the cues from this guy. You're doing the same shit over and over again, and you're pissing people off like this guy. From this promo,
we went right into the Harley
Quinn, Harley Cameron, and Willow Nightingale
again
match, taking on Mercedes Moné and Athena, and this is for the tag team tournament. This was actually
your favorite match of the game.
Well, I can't stand Mercedes Moné. You know that. I can't stand this woman. I cannot stand somebody that's showing off 12 belts that they did not earn the right way. I can't stand it. I know a lot of you guys are Mercedes Moné fans. I cannot stand it. I met Mercedes Moné last year, and let me just tell you, she was nice to me. I had nothing but good things to say about her, but I still can't stand the bitch. Still cannot stand her. So let's talk about the match.
Don't be jealous.
There she is, right there, in all her glory.
Jealous.
I'm not jealous. I don't listen. I'm gonna just tell you this one thing, guys. If it's coming from a man, okay, a man that grew up with everything that he could ever dream of, I don't care about money. Money doesn't impress me, okay? You know what I care about? I care about a real connection. That's what I care about. A real solid connection that I know that is actually true. I don't care about money, okay? Money comes and goes, and you can't take it with you when you die. So I don't care about that. So Mercedes Moné, she's riding around in Bentleys, and she's have 12 belts. I don't care about that. What I care about is a real connection with either a person or the fans. If you can wrestle and show the fans that you're an actual, true stable to be in the ring. And right now, I don't think Mercedes is. I think she's overrated. You're right, Bobby. She's definitely overrated. And I'm so glad. I thank the lucky stars.
And Willow.
Thank God. Thank God that she did not fucking take. Thank God she didn't take the freaking win on this one. Thank God. I honestly, thank God. Because I tell you what, I cannot stand another freaking belt from this woman. I cannot stand it. So thank God she didn't win another belt. We're going back to 12 belts, and your winners of the night. Willow Nightingale,
Harley
Cameron.
Harley Carmen. Yes.
Carmen. She calls him Carmen. I say Cameron. But real quick, guys. Katie, I before we get into more AEW Dynamite tonight, let's tell the fans out there about our Unpopular Review cruise that's coming up, a WrestleMania cruise.
Well, we have a commercial for that. We'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Actually, that's not the commercial. That's just the promo.
That's all right, guys. April 17th and 20th. Join us for the WrestleMania cruise, Margaritaville at sea. If you guys want to have any more information or find a way, I don't know what that was. If you guys want to find a way to come on board, make sure you to email or any of the Unpopular Review staff. We can tell you about it. It's going to be a great time. Why spend thousands of dollars at WrestleMania in Las Vegas? Well, you can come on the cruise with us and have a great time. Get a unlimited drink package, hang out with us, meet the crew, and just have a great time. WrestleMania cruise, Wrestle Cruise. Thank you, Jeff. Join us April 17th to the 19th. We're going to be at sea. Where are we at? Port Canaveral is what we're doing, or what?
Port Orange.
Port Orange.
No. It's closer to Miami, like Fort Lauderdale. I forgot what it's called.
Okay. I'm gonna have to find me
Chris Harris
a driver. You have to find me a driver to take me down there. I'm not driving for myself. I'm gonna have to call Mercedes Moné and ask her where she got her driver at.
There you go. Good. I'm sure she would be honored to give you their name.
Yeah. If I can ever fucking find her. Yeah. Well. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get back into AEW.
You were literally probably blacklisted from the list.
I can't believe you said that about me.
We go back to Tony Schiavone talking about the national championship.
Yeah, finally we get the national championship this time. And we have the Hurt Syndicate come out. Go ahead, take it away, Katie. Tell me what the Hurt Syndicate said.
Which is Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, something like that.
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and Bobby.
Come out. In MVP?
MVP, yep.
I know, you're right.
What have I read about?
And that I would know.
No, I was asking you what they said.
Oh, they were talking about the two of them colliding in a match. And unfortunately, the talk didn't last very long. Because Ricochet had to get his 2 cents in there and interrupted them.
Well, hold on. Not just Ricochet. The demand.
Ricochet and, yeah.
The demand came out, which I don't know. Let me see. I don't know who the demand.
They said that they would win that national championship, and it was theirs. Basically calling out the Hurt Syndicate and telling them they were too old to compete for this match.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. If we're very honest about this, they really are too old for this. I mean, I guarantee you MVP is close to. I guarantee he's close to 50. He's probably just barely making 50. Shelton Benjamin has to be in his late 40s, and Bobby Lashley has to be, if not mid 40s, almost to 50s. So I get it, because I know Ricochet's probably in his late.
40 is pretty old. I mean, 40.
I'm not saying it's not.
That's,
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying. I'm saying there's a reason why Ricochet's coming out telling these guys that they're old. I get it.
All right. Well, moving on. We also had the Jurassic Express, which is Perry. What's his name? Josh Perry? It's not Josh.
Jack
Perry? No. What's the guy's name? Is it Jack Perry?
Jack Perry and Lucia Shores.
Yes. Those two make up the Jurassic Express. They are backstage. They said that they wanted the $1 million match against the Young Bucks. Well, you know what? The Young Bucks were like, our friendship's more important than that. Perry slams a knife through the $100 bill and then left it on the table for him.
Yeah, this was
the most stupidest promo ever.
Well, it really is, because what I think is silly about these whole things is that who's really paying for these for this money? Who's really put the money up? I know you're all going to say Tony Khan, but are we really putting this money up?
Did you know I was going to say that?
Huh?
Did you really know I was going to say that?
What?
It's a joke. Never mind.
Oh.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah,
so,
they're a lot older than 40.
Are they? Oh, wait. 52, 49, 50. Wait, wow. Shelton Benjamin is 52? Yeah. That's great. You know, I started watching Shelton Benjamin when I was a young tyke. So for him to be 52 is just crazy to me.
Well, next we have Darby Allin and Daniel Garcia. This is the men's Blood and Guts Event series. The winner of the team. Well, shock, not shock. Darby Allin wins this with a Scorpion Deathlock. Okay?
Yeah, so
this was quite interesting.
Sting's move.
Stinger's move?
This is Sting's move, the Scorpion Deathlock.
Yep. So, this Darby Allin, he needs something. You know, I feel like the Moxley comeback against Moxley was the best he could do, and now they just don't know what to do with him. And that's the problem with AEW. They don't provide good storylines right now.
But let's talk about the actual match though, because I mean, at one point, I don't remember exactly what point it was, but Darby Allin's eye socket started bleeding.
It was disgusting. It's not even blood guts yet.
But do you remember what or how that happened?
He got poked in the eye.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now, sister. If I poke you in the eye, you're not going to bleed.
Oh, really?
You're not going to bleed. So,
well, what is it going to do?
It's going to hurt. It's not going to bleed. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've been poked in the eye and I didn't bleed. So, nice try, but no thank you. So, I want to know what.
All right.
I just, you know what I love about these matches is that it's like,
please tell us.
Well, here's the problem with real wrestling fans and wrestling fans that know what actually goes on is that I love that after so many years of watching wrestling, they still believe that we're still stupid and we don't know how these people bleed.
Seriously,
yes.
Jeffrey.
Yes.
You ain't wrong.
Darby Allin has no he has no reflex to pain. I don't know what it is, but he likes pain. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah.
I mean, everybody likes a little bit of pain. No one's complaining about it.
No. But I just think it's funny that they think we're still stupid, like we don't know what's going on. Obviously, we know that these guys have.
Is your mother
blades.
coming into town, Vince?
Huh?
Is your mother coming into town? Why are we cleaning in the middle of the show?
I spilled something. I'm trying to freaking clean it up.
Oh, how responsible you are.
No, but I think it's funny that they, after so many times watching the actual watching wrestling, that they believe that we're so stupid that we don't know that these guys, they cut themselves for no, like, it makes no sense. The guy will run into the ring post and then all of a sudden he's bleeding. And we're like, oh my God, he really was bleeding from that.
What do you expect? It's AEW.
I know, but
I mean, so gory. That's why, like, honestly, I'm not interested in the show next week because it's called Blood and Guts and Gory and whatever. There's enough of that every single week. I don't need a show specifically made for that, and I don't want to be a part of it. So, I will not be there, even though it is in my backyard.
You're not wrong about that. You're really not wrong about that because they do make it seem like every show is about blood and guts. So I don't understand why they're doing a show that's right on blood and guts. So I don't blame you for not caring about watching this. But I mean, this was a really good match. I mean, you know, Darby, listen, when you watch a Darby Allin match, get ready to watch a bunch of craziness because this man will put his body on the line for wrestling fans because he knows that what he does, we're going to like. Thoughts on Queen Abanata being replaced by
David Sanderson? Is David
What's
Sanderson?
up, David? Man, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. I mean, let's put it this way.
The picture, bud.
Let's put it this way, David. Do we believe that she's really hurt, or do we believe that maybe she wasn't the right fit for the match, so they made her injured to replace her? We don't know. We're never gonna know. I mean, you know as well as I do that. I mean, we saw it with Seth Rollins.
Mad Dog find out.
Oh, I bet you Mad Dog. But even when Mad Dog found out, I mean, even with Seth Rollins, they said he was hurt, and then all of a sudden he wins the belt off 2 crutches and a boot. So we don't know. None of us knows. I don't think it's this her. Wait, I don't think
it's the thing of her not being in the right fit. They're pushing her. They really have been pushing her recently, and that's why they put her with Mercedes. Was it Mercedes she was with?
It was
I don't know.
Mercedes. Yeah, it was Mercedes and
And the Queen
yeah.
Amina.
Athena. So Mercedes and Athena is what it was.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on, we have FTR cutting their in-ring promo. This was very interesting. They found Brandino's family in the crowd, and they decided to do a little one-on-one with them. So Brandino's grandmother, brother, sister, I'm assuming mother was there too. There was 3 other people. And that's it. It was Jamie Hayter. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yes, I think you're right. But they lost anyway, so they're out. So they walked over to the family who was sitting ringside, and FTR disrespected Brandino's grandmother, and then they started to brawl. His brother jumped over the railing, started fighting him. In his defense, especially Brody King punching through the back door of the... So, how to explain this? You had FTR disrespecting Grandma. Then you would flash back over to another scene, which was with Stokely keeping a door locked. You didn't know who was behind there. I didn't know until I figured it out, but Brandino was back there, I believe. Is that right?
I think it was.
Yeah, well, Stokely Hathaway was keeping the door locked. But no, it was Brody King. Brody King knocked through the door. And he and his partners were able to run out and save the ring. So, it was another stupid match. Yes. Hi, Charmaine.
What's going on, Charmaine? You know, I gotta tell you guys.
100%, Jeffrey. 100%.
You, a lot of you guys say that FTR sucks, but what you don't
really
understand
do
about well, hold on a minute, real quick. Let me defend FTR real quick. Okay, I'm not like Mad Dog that thinks that that the Young Bucks are the best thing that's since sliced bread. The reason why I'm gonna defend the FTR is because they're old school wrestling. Okay, you want to know what old school wrestling is? Go watch the Hart Foundation. Go watch the Bulldogs. Go watch, these guys. This is what FTR is. Old school tag team wrestling is you do a move, you tag in. You do a move, you tag in. That person helps you, they tag in. That's a real old school tag team. A lot of these tag teams now, they don't work as a team. Okay, either they're fighting and one walks off, or they're fighting and one wrestles and the other wrestles. A real tag team from the 80s are helping each other out move by move. And that's why I like FTR, because they are realistically the only tag team right now in wrestling that wrestles like a real tag team.
Bye, David Sanderson. Yes, Bobby, FTR is from North Carolina.
Asheville, North Carolina.
Yep. They made their debut last year in Winston-Salem match. So they've had a crazy year. I will say that. So
I think we're at main event time, aren't we?
No, we are at the Megan Bain. How could you forget
one match till my
okay,
goddess? One match.
I am the Megasis, and this is my kingdom now.
You forget her.
Oh my God. You have a promo for every fucking thing we do.
I mean, I really want to know, where is this one?
Face. He is such
Where are you, Will Ospreay?
He's such a player. He takes Tony Schiavone's face is so serious these days. It's not even like it used to be. It's just like I feel like he's so disgusted at what's going on in AEW. All right, so we have Megan Bain. Go on.
Megan Bain defeating Mina Shirakawa, whatever her name is. to get her first victory in the advantage in the blood and guts for the women's.
Isn't this a tag team match?
Bane. No. Was
You
not.
sure?
Tony Storm was on commentary. And she and Mina are very good friends. And so she was cheering her on, but unfortunately she lost. After the match, both sides of the women's blood and guts match brawled it out. Babyface team, led by Storm and Chris Statlander, stood tall in the ring after the brawl. So they are pushing
Mina Shirakawa?
really hard.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one. Yep.
Oh my God, go on.
Oh yeah, Private Party. I forgot about them. They're out too. Okay. They're all hurt. Hey, Jeffrey. Warlow.
Shit. Warlord. I don't even know if he's part of AEW anymore.
She said a lot during this match, this commentary, Bobby. What specifically are you talking about? Yeah, interesting comment there, too. She can't really wrestle. She's too old for that. So, I don't know. But now we get to the main event. This is between the Ops and Adam Page, Hook, and Eddie Kingston for the AEW Trios Championship. What do you have to say about this match, Mr. Venomous Vincent?
Man, I'm so biased about Samoa Joe. I really am, because
I don't like him as a negatory. It's just not interesting.
What you have to understand is Samoa Joe has always been cocky since TNA TNA.
That's okay. You be cocky.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying to you is he's more cocky now than he was in TNA. And speaking of TNA, next weekend is a big, big week for me because TNA is going to be here in Orlando. 3 nights. I'm going all 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Can't wait. That's going to be next weekend. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Turning Point, I think, is Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And they were selling is it a 3-day? They were trying to sell it as a 3-day package ticket.
And they sold it to you. They got you.
No, they didn't get me. But I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if I don't go all 3 nights and go into 2 nights, like I still got my money's worth. But you know, watching Samoa Joe now, I still can't believe that he can still go the way that he does because he's still a good wrestler. I just don't like the fact that he's such a bad guy and heel in AEW. But the match, I don't think the match was that bad. I think it was pretty solid. I mean, you know, Samoa Joe can still go and you know, watching Shibata, it's always
in Hook, I like how it ended. Hook tapped out to the torture rack and made them lose. But which means Hangman Page lost. Yeah.
Yep.
Hook is just dead weight. He really is just dead weight.
Well, you have to understand about Hook. Hook is, I feel like AEW is giving Taz a solid. Like they're like, listen, this is my son. He's not a horrible wrestler, but he's not the greatest wrestler. Right. So let's see what we can give him. And that's why I feel like this is why they gave him the FTR championship, because a lot of people in the company don't think that he can actually be a champion in AEW itself.
I don't think he can either.
He's too skinny. So, he doesn't have any. There's no bulk to him.
He's just too small. Yeah, he's too small.
Yeah, but hold on a minute. You can't say he's too small because Rey Mysterio was too small, and he became a world champion, and he was under 5 foot.
Dude, he is like half the size of Mysterio. Okay?
No, what I'm saying to you is Mysterio.
Thinner, he's skinnier. He's all of the
No,
above.
no. Mysterio. Watch this.
I don't
Hey
like
Siri. How tall and how much does Rey Mysterio weigh? Okay, Rey Mysterio. That's a lie.
He put the work in.
That's a lie. He's 175 pounds. He's 175 pounds, but he's not 5'6". That's a lie. He's not as tall as me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's a lie.
Well, what is Hook? You got to be taller than 5'6".
Hey Siri. How tall is AEW superstar Hook?
That was a lot of credit that you were giving him.
I don't even know. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Mysterio, my phone just died. Mysterio is not 5'6". I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know. Listen. I've been a wrestling fan all my life. I know Mysterio. It has to be either 5. He has to be either 5'1" or 5 foot. He is very small, and he's 175 pounds. Hook is probably about 5'3", 5'4", and a little bit. He's probably a little heavier than Mysterio because he's built a little different than Mysterio. You look so confused. You're frozen.
I'm just looking it up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That doesn't surprise me.
Fly, Eagles, fly. But I want to hear from you guys. Oh, okay. It says Hook is
all right.
Hook is 1.83 millimeters. Okay, so I don't want to sound stupid, but
oh my God,
give me that. Give me that in real terms.
Inches?
Yes, you're right. But he has bulked up, but you have to understand he's bulked up not as an actual in-ring competitor. He's been hurt for several months now. But again, I don't listen, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and bash Hook for what he's accomplished.
So Rey, you are gonna be shocked here. I got the straight physiological stats for both boys. Rey Mysterio, 5'6".
There's no way he's as tall as me.
Hook?
There's no way.
Okay, so we get plus or minus. Do you think Hook is taller or shorter than Rey Mysterio?
I know Hook is taller than Mysterio.
He is. He's 6 foot.
I know he was.
So
is he really 6 foot?
I mean, that's what it says. They also said that Bryce Young was 6 foot and he's not. So it's okay.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not a betting man, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I would put $100 on anybody right now on this chat. There's no way that Rey Mysterio is 5'6". I am 5'6", and I've met Rey Mysterio in person, and I know I was over top of Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio is not 5'6".
You also lose. Okay. So who weighs more, Rey Mysterio or Hook?
Oh, definitely Hook.
Hook. He weighed by 15 pounds. Rey Mysterio was 175, and Hook is 201.
Yeah, I know Hook weighs more than
who has more body fat in peak condition?
This is a hard one. I want to say Mysterio.
Mysterio has 10 to 12% body fat, and Hook has 8 to 10.
Yeah, because Hook. I feel like Hook is more. I feel like Hook is more
Hook's
he's
got
more
a way
masked
longer
than Mysterio.
reach.
Yeah.
So, yep. All right.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit on 5-6. I really do. I call bullshit on 5-6. But at the end of the day, who was the winner of the main event?
That would been the Ops.
Op
Hook
retains.
lost it for Hangman Page.
The Op retains the trio championships. All right, cool.
Yep.
That is your AEW.
Look, Jeffrey, you and Vince are like the same.
Okay, so you're 5'7", Jeffrey. There's no way Mysterio is 5'6". I'm telling you, he's like 5'2", 5'3", because when I met Mysterio in person, I was taller than Mysterio. So that's a lie. Katie, do you have a really good...
Well, there you go. All right,
Do you have a really good debate tonight?
I do not.
Not.
I have had a crazy week. I do not have a debate tonight.
Huh.
That is our lovely sheriff's topic, and she's not here, so no one can fill that hole for her. That is
well, that's not
thing.
true.
So
that is not true.
Oh, here we
I
go.
have
God
one.
bless us all.
I have one, and I have one, and we're gonna talk about it right now. So hit that music.
All right. Please don't disappoint us.
She's a black ninja! You can't see her in the night.
That music
guys,
is so fitting for you.
So I read about this today, and I know you're not
and
the
you
right
didn't want to
person.
share it.
You're not the right person to debate about this because you don't really know about this, but I want to talk about somebody that I think has reinvented himself over and over and over again in the wrestling business. Who would
that be, Vince?
That would be Chris Jericho.
Oh, bless us. Why would you do that right now?
Chris Jericho, his last match in AEW was against Bandito in April of 2025. But I want to talk about Chris Jericho because this man at 54 years old has reinvented himself over and over and over again. The last time we saw him was the Learning Tree. I think the best time we saw Chris Jericho was a little bit of the bubbly. Yeah, Chris Jericho, the man. You're right. Chris Jericho is the only superstar right now and forever will be. The only guy that I could tell you right now has reinvented himself every fucking time. This man has gone from the Learning Tree to having the list
cruise line,
to a cruise line, to having a band called Fozzy.
Yeah. He does it all still.
He's been in ECW. He's been in WCW. He's been in WWE. He's been in AEW. This man has done every fucking thing in the wrestling business. Okay. The only other wrestlers that have topped Chris Jericho would be the Dudley Boys. And they are 2-time Hall of Famers, not only in WWE, but in TNA. That's the only actual other 2 wrestlers that I can say that tops Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is not only a WCW World Heavyweight Championship, but is also a undisputed heavyweight championship. He debuted his in 1990s. In
He's over 30 years
ECW.
old.
Huh?
Yeah. Over 30 years of wrestling.
Listen, I cannot say anything else about this man. This, like, he is so overrated. And I just tell you this right now. He's not with AEW anymore. I guarantee it. I could, if I'm not a betting man, I can bet. Yes, Matt, yes. This guy will be in the damn Rumble this year coming up. I'm telling you, this would be the perfect opportunity for Chris Jericho to be in the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho is a fucking 2-time Hall of Famer. He's the only man. This man could wear a pair of holy socks and could create a character out of it. He could create a character out of nothing. I'm telling you right now, I've met this man several times. Okay. This guy has written books. He's been in movies. He's been in every wrestling promotion that you can think of. He is so overrated in the wrestling business. Chris Jericho, I'm telling you right now, this year coming up, 2026 is the year of Jericho. He's going to hit the Rumble. Yes, Matt. He's going to hit the, wait, hold on. Is the Rumble in Saudi Arabia? Holy fuck. I had no idea, Matt. Okay. Well, I just learned something today too. So the Rumble is in Saudi Arabia, which blows my mind. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's no way that Jericho's not going to be in the Rumble. There's no way. This would be the best time for Jericho. Matt, since you're on here, tell me how many what was the group that he did? I'm drawing a blank tonight. What was the main group he did in AEW? I can't think of it right now.
Besides the Learning Tree?
The Learning Tree, yeah. There was one that he did 2 versions of it. What was it? Jeff, Matt, tell me what it is. But I'm gonna tell you what, this not only is he a creative wrestler in and out of the ring, and he has a rock band that everybody Jericho Society. But what was it before the Jericho Society?
No, it's called Jericho Appreciation is what it says.
Yes, but there was another one before that he did when he first came in for AEW. There was 2. I don't know. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know I'm rambling, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you've never watched Jericho before the 2000s, go back and watch him in WCW against Rey Mysterio, against Ultimo Dragon, against Juventud Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero. These are classic WCW wrestlers that I'm going to tell you what, Jericho rocked the world with these guys. And he was so overrated in WCW that when he came in WWE, they gave him his rightful place as a champion. Yes, Chris Jericho. I'm talking about Chris Jericho right now.
I think that's the other name that you were thinking about.
Inner Circle. Yes. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Inner Circle. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Inner Circle introduced the arena, Arkany at the arena match where they fought all over the Jackson.
The arena?
Huh? What?
Anarchy?
Yes.
Anarchy?
They fought all over the Jacksonville arena where the Jaguars played. If you've not seen these matches, go back and watch them. This guy, I mean, the light bright jacket that he brought in to WWE, to the costumes that he did. You know, I listen. There are so many people right now on the WWE Hall of Fame that I'm not going to say don't deserve it, but it's too soon for them to be Hall of Famers.
Oh, you
Chris
mean
Jericho?
The CEO is not going to be on there?
No. This Chris Jericho should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer 3 years ago. He defines what wrestling is.
There you go.
And I hope we see him in the Royal Rumble.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, he's such a great talent, guys. I mean, I can ramble on all night about Chris
I feel like
Jericho.
I'm on air tonight with Mad Dog. Good God. Gotcha.
I think he's a great wrestler. I really do. I think he's overrated. Guys, that is all we have for tonight. AEW. What would you give AEW Dynamite tonight? What would you rate AEW?
I would do a B. There were some good matches tonight, and then there were some duds promos. But other than that, good match.
I'll go with you. I'll go with the B. I really do think that there was some good matches, but there was some okay promos. But it wasn't a horrible. It wasn't a horrible.
There's some entertainment for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Well, catch us next week while we review Blood and Guts from Greensboro, North Carolina. We will see you guys next week. Good night. Fly, Eagles, fly.